G'day guys, how you going? Chase here from WA. Doing a bit of a video for Johnny. Pick some albums that you all might like. Let's see. Let's go with some Australian boys. Western Australian boys. They call themselves Allegiance. I don't know if any of you have actually heard of them, guys, but they're actually from Western Australia in a town called Armidale. Unfortunately, I never got to meet any of these guys. I've seen them live at the Wacker, our cricket oval we have in Western Australia. A couple of mates of mine actually went to school with these guys. This is the album. Allegiance. Yes, my mate actually went to school with the bass player. Sadly, this band's not around anymore. This is a Chaos Dies. It's a great album. One Step Beyond. If I was you, I'd go out and grab this album because it's an all-time classic album for Western Australian boys, and it's a pretty hard album. Let's just play some songs, eh? Let's play a bit of a tune for you. What do you reckon? This is called Allegiance. Some of you may have heard of the boys. Well, a couple of mates have got me into this band. I really love their work, what they did. Sorry guys, just trying to show you a good copy. This is the intro, starting. Yes, I really like these guys. They've done 2 albums and 1 EP, 2 EPs if I'm correct. But you want to check these guys out. Here we go. Bit of my collection. Well, that's called Allegiance. If you haven't got this album, I recommend you go find it, have a great listen to it. Yeah, it's pretty old now. Let's see, we're going back to the early 90s on this one. Classic album, hardcore all the way from non-stop, bit of a piano work at the end of the album, but still worth a good listen. Now these are another Australian boys, I don't know if you've heard of them. They're called Blood Duster. Blood Duster, Fisting the Dead. Here you go, sorry, Fisting the Dead. Good album, hard, funny. A bunch of funny guys. I've actually got to see the guys live. They do put on a good show. And yeah, they're not your typical band, but they're pretty good. Let's have a bit of a listen to these guys, see what you think. This guy's trying to get the cover out so you can have a bit of a look at it.
I reckon he's one of those guys that roots corpses.
Yeah, one of them necrophiliacs.
Necrophiliac, you stupid asshole. I bet he's got girlies guts on under his stride.
That's Bloodduster. Sorry guys, taking a bit of a time. Bloodduster. What did you think of that? It was pretty full on. I know it's only been a bit of a track, but if I was used, that was called Vulgar Taste. So, see, Vulgar Taste. I would recommend this album to. If you love your hard, heavy death metal, blood gore, these are the guys you want to get. Been around for quite a while. I don't think they're around much anymore. I haven't heard much of them lately. But this is a good classic album. Has some good tracks on it. You will love this album. I want to go to Jane's Addiction. Don't know if many of you are into Jane's Addiction, but I was actually cousin got me into this band. I kind of knew of the band, but didn't really know any of their songs. And I heard a couple of their songs and I just fell in love with the band. I have seen the band live, but I've seen the other band he had, Porno for Pyros, live as well. What can you say? This is just a good album. I call this I would call this the greatest hits album. It's the best album I think they've ever did. They put a lot of hard work and effort into this album. Jane says had a dad. Ted just admitted it. Summertime Rolls, Mountain Song. Oh, mate, many great songs on this. How could you not love it? And they're a bunch of great performers. Great band. I don't think they're around anymore, but I think they were in their peak when they wrote this album. Yes, great album. Murders. We all know Murders, don't we, okay? Two famous members in the band, so Trip Anderson and Joey Jordison. Joey Jordanson's been around for a while, playing a few different bands in his time. Actually got to see this band and they're quite actually good. They're good on stage, they make the crowd go. Favourite song of mine is 1976 66, because I was born in 1976. A classic on here, a cover they've done, I'm sure Posey's most know of it, called White Wedding. Yes, Billy Idol. Classic, mate. What can you say? Bunch of great guys, fun to watch live. Sadly, they're around, done 2 albums together. That's great. Maybe might get some more work later on down the track. Who knows? But did hear a rumour they might be making another album. But we'll find out, eh? I know, probably wondering why I picked Deftones for, but I know some of you are not a big fan of this band, but a young friend of mine back in the days got me into this band. Didn't really know who they were, and he told me, oh, Deftones, oh yeah, cool. Then I was going from Kellogg's one day and I come across this album, so I grabbed it and I put it on from start to finish, mate. It just blew my mind, mate. What can I say? Like, great album, great. This is probably, I would say, the best album they've ever did. Their first album, Dreadalize, is a great album. So between these 2 albums are the best. Special guest on this, Max Cavalier of Head Up. I don't know if you've actually ever heard this album. Some of you may know this album, but I'm trying to pick albums that we all don't listen to very much. I love the last song, MX. It's a great song. Very, very sadistic. Yes. An old friend of mine got me into this band. I don't think he's much into them these days. He reckons they're too soft, but yes, thank you, Stephen Cosgrove. Yes, we know you're out there somewhere, but yes, the mighty Slipknot. I believe this album is just mind blowing. It's just from start to finish, mate. It just had me from start. I just love this band. They are pretty popular and they are pretty commercial. Yes, I know, but what can you say? This is the best album they've ever recorded. They've got some good albums, but this is their best album, I would say, to date. Limited edition hard copy. Sadly, this is not the original copy I had. I had original copy, but I lost it. We won't go into details on that one, but sadly, I don't have the album anymore. But if you haven't got this album, and go listen to it, grab it from start to finish, you'll love this album. Just great. I want to pick another Australian band. Sadly, we lost a great singer. What can you say? AC/DC, original vinyl as well. Picked those up at a pawnbroker shop out in Port Kennedy. $3. Back in Black, original cover. I was just mesmerised by this album as a young boy growing up. It was the most popular album we've all ever heard. Original album cover and all. Look at that. Right. Sorry for much for words, guys, but yeah, I'm spellbound by this album, and to this day, it still feels like it's just been recorded. Great work for Brian Johnston for the start of the band, and he has done a great job with the guys. He's got a few personal problems, but hopefully they might all get back together and record us another great album. Now this band, I've been a fan of them since I think I've realised I've been alive, and yes, Kiss, what can I say? There's many great albums to listen to, and I reckon this will be the best one to listen to. It's double platinum, and there's a lot of the great hits on this. What can you say about this one? Look at that. I don't know how many years I have this copy, but scored this for like $3. It's got every single song is just a favourite, start to finish. And everyone loves Kiss. If you don't love Kiss, then you know we obviously may need to go back to school. Last but not least, it's probably not really heavy, but Queen, great band. It's called this album, $3 as well. Original cover, original album, vinyl. Sadly, don't have a vinyl record player. So anybody out there want to donate one to me? Be great, thanks guys. Didn't really get too much into this band till a bit later on down the track. One of my mates is a big fan of the guys, and sadly he's had to go away for a while, and I ended up scoring his tape he used to have. I don't know if he used to have this. It has all the classic hits on it, who wrote them and stuff like that. I've been a fan of music since I was a young boy, pretty much. I think it just runs. My dad was a bit of a music person himself. He has a lot of Elvis Presley records. I was a bit of a village people person. I was only a little boy back then, but so you know, I was more of a bit of a Kiss fan. But when I was probably about 13, 14, I discovered Poison. Open up and say, and man, that just opened me up to music, a lot more different range of music. It wasn't too heaviness. Then I heard Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, and that just took me to another level of craziness. I remember getting stoned and listening to Rocket Queen. Oh man, that song blew me away. As a child, listening to Rocket Queen. First time I ever got stoned, listening to that album, mate, it just blows you away. Many great albums I could talk about. Alice in Chains, Dirt, great album. Alice Cooper, yes, I brought up on Alice Cooper. Many great albums, but you know, I'll leave you with a classic, and I think I'll leave you with a classic with Deftones with Max Cavalera. We're going to be signing out. But just want to thank you all for listening to me, and I hope to see you all around. Enjoy the show. Here we go. This is Head Up, Soul Deftones. Cheers all, and thanks for listening to me. Hopefully I'll do some more, a bit more later on down the track. There's some other stuff and some other videos I've got. But enjoy the show, guys. Love the music. Love everything you all do. Thanks, John. Thanks for listening all. See you later. Bye.